Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game, and today we have got in the southeast corner of the map, Japanox playing as Global Risk. In the northwest corner of the map, we have got Cherry playing as the Blacklist. So this game, Crossfire Legion, is currently in early access. I'm hoping to bring you lots of casted games, so if you've been enjoying the casted game so far, do give it a thumbs up, because it really helps the channel. I've got a full playlist, and we're going to be looking to cast lots of games. So we do see a little bit of an aggression there. I think it was basically a scout worker going there from Japanox, but Cherry has got a bulldog there just to solidify his position on the second core base. So both players have expanded. It seems to be an emerging meta at the moment to have that second core base expansion. The map is Mountainside, a very nice 1v1 map for Crossfire Legion. Now we do see Japanox opting for the Shield Trooper, which is the alternative to the Trooper. A very interesting unit here, and it's very nice that it's got a shield. It means that it's especially tanky and can kind of soak up a lot of fire. So hopefully we should be able to see that in action. But, we need to see how this game pans out, and infantry seems to be particularly strong at the moment, and of course it's the first thing that people build. We do see Japanox going for the upgrade for the unit, which is the defensive stance unlock. So guys, if you've been playing the game, do let me know what you think of the game so far in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game so far, and yeah, really enjoying the casted games. Maybe we might be able to host a tournament as well. This game is in early access, so lots of development to come. We're hoping for replays to come into the fold, and that would really make hosting tournaments that much easier. Quite a few bulldogs here for the Blacklist players, looking to make sure that it doesn't get caught out with an early attack from Japanox. Okay, so I do have a couple of overlays, so hopefully this works. I'm going to bring out the Shield Trooper, just a bit of information. As you can see, they can build the forward turret as an ability, and can only attack ground units, which is actually quite significant because the Trooper itself can actually attack air units. So because this is a card system, you can swap the Trooper for the Shield Trooper. But I mean, in the early game, to be honest with you, you can't get air units anyway, so... And to be honest, with infantry, it feels like they're a little bit redundant as the late game goes on. So I feel like the Shield Trooper is a very nice addition to the deck used by Japanox here, and certainly one of my favourite units to put in to my own deck when I'm playing. Okay, we might have a bit of an infantry fight here because it looks like Japanox is moving forward. No player going for the third core base. A little worker there was put there by Cherry just to have a bit of sight there. The sight tower, if you guys are unaware, there are a couple of special things about this map. So you've got the sight tower in the middle, and when you have a unit here, it gives extra kind of vision on the map. Alongside this, we have got two triage centers, which help heal your units when they're kind of within the range. Okay, we do see a ghost core being put down by Cherry there, and we do see a face-off here with the Bulldogs versus the Shield Troopers. I mean, it feels like the Shield Troopers should win this, and we see the rally ability for the Global Risk faction, the Cardinal, the commander for the Global Risk, putting down rally, which essentially boosts the attack speed, but also heals the units. Fire at will going down by Japanox on that ghost core, and is going to be causing a lot of damage, but actually the Bulldogs managed to pull out of that range of damage, so the ghost core does go down. Japanox activating the rally ability again, and the Bulldogs now are going to struggle. They're going back into the influence of the firewall. The firewall ability does expire though, and pretty good micro here from both players, managed to keep their armies alive, but it looks like Japanox is really spamming the units. He's just got so many more numbers, and it looks like the Bulldogs will go down, and this could be a problem for Cherry. I'm not sure he's going to be able to fight this back. This is huge. This could be a really bad thing for Cherry, although he does have some cheaters. And the cheaters are specifically good at taking care of infantry, but it just doesn't seem like he's got enough, and he's going to need more than this, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the cheater there, some of the abilities, but the Shield Troopers are so tanky, so many of them now, and lots of workers going to be going down, but Cherry does micro this well. It brings the workers away from harm. A couple of cheaters, a couple of Bulldogs. He does have two barracks and also a mechanized facility. Two mechanized facility, although this one's not up and running just yet. And the Shield Troop is doing fantastic work. And I mean, rally going down for Japanox as well. Fantastic use of that ability. It's going to be able to make these units last longer and take care of those cheaters. But the Bulldogs are struggling because they're not able to mass up, and as soon as they come out of the barracks, they get destroyed. They're floating in one by one, and there's so many Shield Troopers here that... yeah, this is going to be really tough for Cherry. I think he's under a lot of pressure. He is getting the infantry upgrade. I mean, Japanox is probably going to look to progress here and is continuing to produce troopers. He's got 4 barracks. It's an infantry spam. The infantry spam is back. Ghost core going down. The healing ability from the Blacklist core base also going to help the workers stay alive. And there is a chameleon, I believe, there for the Blacklist faction. Okay, let's take a look at the Chameleon. So it does have an EMP burst and it's got liquefaction as abilities. It's a support bit vehicle, so I don't know if it's hugely useful in this scenario, but it's probably trying it out. And yeah, it looks a very rough situation here for Cherry, that is for sure. The Ghost Corps doing good work here, going to help heal up the Blacklist units here. But I wonder whether we're going to see a second wave, and we probably will very soon. Lots of shield troopers there. The second core base for Blacklist is working again, so actually pretty good defense here for Blacklist. And he's managed to push this away and he may be able to recover here, and maybe having a couple more cheaters might help his situation here if you can push this back and start to regroup. So it's not the end of the game here, but there are three shield troopers going to be taking out some workers. Although actually, will he get one? He might get one or two. In fact, no, he won't, because Blacklist has repaired and put down the healing function for that core base to heal its workers. Okay, the game's settling down now a bit, and looks like Japanox might be looking to go for a third core base potentially. Let's see what he opts for doing. He's going for the turrets there, sentry turrets, to protect his position before he goes out for the third core base. Looks like he's looking to expand. Be interesting to see if Cherry does the same for the Blacklist here. Okay, we do see a couple of hangars here for Japanox, who's looking to transition into Javelins. Certainly one of my favourite units in Crossfire Legion, especially for the Global Risk faction. The Javelin is a fantastic unit because it affects both ground and air units, so it's very versatile, it's very fast in terms of speed. Obviously the mobility is great with air units. It can cross over lots of different areas of the map, in particular here where you wouldn't normally be able to go with infantry. Alright, the third core base, no third core base there for Cherry at the moment, but the third core base has been put down for Japanox, looking to solidify his position. He's going for an anti-air turret as well and looking to expand that economy. Oh, the turrets are firing at something. I think it might have been a worker or some sort of scout there for Cherry. He's building up a large number of bulldogs as well as chameleons here. Quite a large number, so the macro seems to be on point for both players. The third core base does go down for Cherry, looking to expand the economy and put some pressure on. But we see a lot of shield troopers here, as well as the Cavalier for the Global Risk faction. Okay, units are on the field now. Javelins, they're going to go towards the middle to the sight tower, and we do see chameleons there looking to push that fight away. And we're going to need an anti-air unit for the Blacklist player. I think he's only got bulldogs that can do that for him, but we shall see what we can do. Javelin looking to get a lot of attacks on the mix, and this is going to be a big fight here. Split up into two kind of mini armies here for Japanox. And it should be interesting to see how this one pans out. Looks like Japanox's shield troopers are particularly strong at absorbing fires and shots, which is kind of what's expected. So very nice to see. Looks like Blacklist is going to take this fight actually on the balance of things, and that's actually a huge pushback for Cherry. He's going to be very happy about that, especially with how much he was pinned back in the early game. But these shield troopers are no joke. They can certainly pack a punch in terms of absorbing shots. We do see this third core base pretty well protected though with anti-ground turrets, and we'll still see what Cherry does from here. The third core base is up and running for Cherry, but it's not particularly active. In fact, same could be said for Japanox, both players looking to get that third core base up and running, but neither been able to do so. We've got the Dragonfly, so interesting unit for Cherry. He's transitioned to air units as well. So let's take a look at the Dragonfly and what it's all about. So the Dragonfly is an agile bomber that specializes in flanking base assaults, can be upgraded to further increase effectiveness against structures. So that should be an interesting unit to see. We haven't seen that too much in 1v1 PvP modes just yet, so good to see this in action. Okay, they're moving across the map and looking to make their way to the Blacklist, to the Global Risk core base, the primary core base, looking to cause some damage here. He's going to be able to flank in. He's actually going to do exactly what the tooltip says. He's going to flank and cause some damage. He's going to take out the anti-air turrets first. It looks like getting some workers. Japanox is taking a fight here on the left as well. The Javelins versus a couple of bulldogs. The Javelins are going to need to make their way back to take care of these Dragonflies, because these Dragonflies are going to get a lot of eco damage. It's going to be really useful here for Blacklist to be able to take this approach to take down those workers, just halt the economy, minimize the or reduce the production for Global Risk. In fact, Javelins are going forward just to get some extra damage and looking to counterattack essentially on this third core base, which is relatively unprotected. So Cherry's going to be a lot of problems as well. He's dropping a ghost core. Yeah, ghost core. So he might be looking to teleport his units back, and he does. He does the ghost recall, going to bring the dragonflies back home. There they are, teleported back home just to protect his units. They're under the stealth influence as well. Fantastic use of the ghost core there, which is a special ability for the Blacklist faction and the Phoenix, who is the commander in action today for Cherry. So as you can see, the mobility is so fantastic for Blacklist, in and out, using these dragonflies to kill workers, and now he's going to have to fend this off because there are quite a few javelins there, 5 of them, with a couple of shield troopers, but there's a lot of dragonflies being produced here for Blacklist, and this is going to be pushed away, I'm sure of that much, and the dragonfly is looking to be a really very effective unit. Japanox does retreat back to the triage center, but he has to go back further than that, has to give up that position, and the third core base now is nice and safe for Blacklist and Cherry. Looking to have even more damage. The dragonflies aren't done yet. They're going to go further forward, going to take out that javelin, which is on his own, and the anti-air turrets are going down for Japanox. There's a fantastic fight. The dragonfly is going to look to do some damage, but there are lots of anti-air turrets causing a lot of trouble, but the dragonflies are in huge numbers. This is a massive swarm of dragonflies, and this could take the game for Blacklist. A very fantastic unit. Amazing use of the unit here for Cherry. He's going to take down the basically the production buildings. There is the GG. Well played. Fantastic game between Global Risk and Blacklist. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this casted game. And if you did, do give the video a thumbs up. Don't worry about the game pause sign. That's just a sign that the game has ended. I really hope you enjoyed this game. I did. It's fantastic to cast this game. Take care and see you next time.